Hello, everyone. I'm Kim with the Haverford Township Free Library's Reference Department, and again, I'm here just to deliver one of our Reading with Reference videos. So today, I have Lock and Key by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez. So, to explain this entire series plot without spoiling anything if you're not familiar with the Lock and Key series, is that it follows the Locke family, where after a very tragic loss, they moved to a place called Lovecraft, Massachusetts. And yes, I know, that title alone, plus the artwork on the cover here, implies what the series is about. But yeah, they moved to Lovecraft, Massachusetts, to the family mansion there, the Key House home, where purely by accident they come across a number of keys with supernatural powers to them. Where, for instance, insert it into the keyhole of a door in the house, open the door, step through, and you either become a ghost, or you can switch genders, or, very coolly, you are transported to anywhere you envision in your mind. No need to walk or take a plane or car to go there. But also in the background of everything, while they're discovering these keys and dealing with the loss in their family, there is a demonic being called Dodge, who seems very innocent, almost childlike innocent in a way, that has a sinister plot in mind involving these keys and the Locke family. And yeah, that's the plot of the entire series. Like another series I reviewed in one of our videos, the manga series Berserk, I knew about the series out there. It's very popular with many readers. I didn't want to read it because primarily it's considered horror. Forgive my pronunciation. And it's well known because of it's filled with violence you might find in like one of the slasher films from Hollywood. Again, not something that interests me. But I picked it up and started reading because Netflix had recently done a TV adaptation of it. I was curious to see their basis for it, other than it being a popular series. After I read it, I wasn't interested again because it has that violence you find in those slasher films, like I mentioned. But after I let it sit and then all that information sort of absorb in my mind, I sort of realized it's more a story of human beings that made me want to keep reading. Just even fictionally, just showing how we as human beings deal with loss and acceptance in life. Where, again, fictionally showing the Locke family, where, for instance, Nina, the matriarch of the family, she deals with the tragedy just through alcohol and doesn't talk with anybody about her loss. And Tyler, the eldest of the Locke children, it shows his internal struggle, just things he could have said differently, things he could have done that might have changed the outcome of the tragedy. Or Kinsey radically changed her entire lifestyle just to try and forget the past, but she can't escape it. Or Bode, the very youngest of the family, only 6 years old. He continuously has nightmares about the tragedy, and he's unable to talk with the adults or older teens about the tragedy, his feelings and emotions about the thing, because they just don't understand him as a little child. And yeah, this human element just makes me want to keep reading, because I've now even in the first volume, I've just become attached to the Locke family. I want to see what the end game, what will happen to them, and just if they will eventually just be able to get over entirely the tragedy in their family as, again, human beings. And also at the same time, just those keys. It wasn't the intent of the authors, from what I read online, just to do this, but the series sort of poses to you as a reader the question of what would happen if you came across this key with supernatural powers, lets you virtually do anything you want, where, like that key that transports you anywhere you envision. You go somewhere exotic without paying any fines or fees, or rob a bank even, or, according to Wikipedia, unfortunate spoilers, where one lets you fly, or very darkly cast anyone into hell with no trial or jury or anything like that. And yeah, just those elements just want me to keep reading the entire series. Finished about close to 8 years ago now. And now the authors have been recently releasing some prequels. I'm eager to get my hands on those as well, just to see how the story came to be in the current story, that is. And yeah, I hope you have a chance to pick up the series, read through it, enjoy these elements that I mentioned that I have enjoyed thus far, or find other things you might enjoy even more, like the artwork or that horror horror element. And yeah, until we talk again next week, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy reading.